Hi, it's Josh aka Dr. X aka Executive here, and today we speak about my story and how I got to play Celtic Heroes and why did I actually quit. So, to get started, I actually thought I may tell you that I started Celtic Heroes around 2011. It was at that time I was in school and being bullied in school, and it was just really hard life for me. I was like the biggest victim around, and I didn't even have any type of muscles, I think, so I was a fucking loser. And I always, I was like the shy guy in the age, and my WhatsApp getting spammed right now. Fuck that. Let me just turn off my notifications. Alright, notifications turned off now, and yeah, so I was the victim in school, and no one really liked me. And in my free time, I actually started. Oh, dude, not you again. I actually started playing Celtic Heroes because I found that game on the App Store after googling in my bad English. I was like typing, I think something like Apple Games Open World or so, and because I didn't know the MMORPG things, and I was just new in that. I never even had my own PC. I just got my Xbox 360 and all the CODs. Like that was youth for me, and I still had some people, but the most were not my school. So yeah, we played a little bit Call of Duty together, and that was just my free time. Alright, I think I got to answer him. Then I got to Celtic Heroes, and I felt super cool. And I actually took some things of my Xbox gamer tag, which was Red Sea Proc at that time. And I said, oh, I start with some cool name, and I know need some other mystical name. I was going with Psycho, because at that time I also was, I think it was a comic, forgot that, hentai or manga series, I don't know. It was kind of porn, was kind of not porn, but yeah. So I started playing Celtic Heroes more and more with that name, and it was almost murder. And then I made a friend whose name was Safer, and that guy was not good for me because everyone just said he was a scammer and so on. And but I was being associated with him because he was really cool. He also spoke German like fluently, English too. It was kind of cool hanging with him. He wasn't the best clan at that time, so this gaming stuff was just rumors from the enemy clan making up lies to get him out of their way or so. But yeah, it actually never worked out because people always were believing him, and he was like a good guy. And it was a good clan for the Clan Awakening at that time, and that was just was matter. So I was like, oh my god, I gotta join that clan too. So I made another account called, I think it was Simple, I don't know. And I actually leveled up with that very fast, and it was kind of cool. And I always had stuff, I had lots of money, had some support from Safer, and then I was being associated with that guy, and everyone said, hey, dude, you two are scammers. And then it was fuck it up. No, I did not finish this. This is the last bit. So we just basically fucked up out of nothing, out of jealousy, and so people just were like jelly because we had like so much stuff. And then I actually bought platinum, thought it was all gonna be good again, like time heals all wounds, just to figure out that it wasn't gonna happen, and I actually wasted my money. And yeah, so it was the Beltane event at that time. I think it was 2012, and the Dragon's Death just came out, and so everyone was like fucking hyped about those. And yeah, I also was very hyped, and got some, and we sold them for 700k each. We were fucking awesome. We got like rich boys. Finally got my first black look around that time, and so it was like a fucking awesome time. Alright, now I'm actually going to try to kill Chilmis with my DL. I think that is gonna work out. I don't know, but let's go. Speaking about Rose Murder, I actually made my newest friend. It was at the time everyone just quit around me. Safer quit, Jips quit, and so Regan also quit. And it was the time I actually had no friends, and I made someone new, and his name was Introvert, and he always hang with me, and we had a lot of fun. And later people said he was safer, but that didn't work out because how. And so Introvert and I had a lot of fun. I didn't really have First Murder because actually I didn't like the arena that much at that time because someone called Levy always killed me, and someone called Classic. Dude, these guys were just fucking assholes. You know, they all made up lies if you didn't die fast enough, and so it was these guys were like the cheapest shit of First Murder. But to get to the next topic, I actually left First Murder with my friend Introvert. He followed me to, what was it, a Raven. And in a Raven we'll have a quick, I think we had the same names, I'm not sure about that anymore. But yeah, we leveled very quick, and we hit Resurgence, we got into Resurgence, and we actually had a lot of fun with them. And well, due to my bad English, I always was insulting people with stuff. I thought it was cool because it was at that time, I thought I was so fucking cool and so on. And then I hit 180, 190, don't remember that as well. And I bought a broom of a friend called Apples, and that guy quit. And later, someone who didn't like me used the chance that he was scared and said, hey, you scammed my broom and so on. I actually was kicked from Resurgence over that because I also had a last chance because my behavior was kind of bad, and I didn't give a crap about that, just wasted my money on that server too. So I left to Morrigan because two friends actually would help me out at that point. Introvert also followed me because he was a very loyal guy, and yeah, so he followed me to Morrigan. Morrigan, he made a char called Scar H because he actually was a big fan of that weapon. I'm still a fan of that weapon though. Looks, it's one of the best looks ever. And if you ever played MV2 or MW3, you actually know that the Scar is fucking dope. The look of it is fucking dope, especially when you put a silence on it. That'd be like fucking dope. So I was chilling with these refugees. Actually, we on that server we leveled up pretty fast, and people just didn't like Introvert because it all started off with someone called Kenril, and that Kenril actually killed Introvert in the arena, saying he wasn't Tricatcher, the opponent clan of Avalon, which was Kenril in, and so he said she or he, I don't know what it is, said, dude, you're like an alt from Tricatcher and so on, because you have full froze and 135 and came with him, everything. He just said everything, and looked quite obvious, but honestly that guy just came with me, so that was kind of bullshit. And he always wanted to prove that. He said, hey, come on, log on a Raven, I'm going to show him a toon, and really I'm just a Raven player, I don't know. And yeah, that didn't work out. Well, so he joined Tricatcher because Avalon wasn't a reachable target for him, and so on. Then Tricatcher fell and he never got full Dragon Orb, which was kind of bad. But well, my chiefs just like spam me clan champions and stuff, but yeah, she's cool. Anyway, so yeah, that didn't work out for him, and Tricatcher fell, and so we got a new clan with someone called Celtic, which tried to help me to obtain full Dragon Lord. So actually, then he quit that server because everything just went down nuts, and I know it isn't fun if you don't get the best stuff in the game. It's just kind of boring if you always try and you never get something cool. And like me, for example, with this, the daggers are quite cool, the Dragonlord daggers, and I never could get them on Morrigan. Yeah, so, and I'm going to that part a little sooner, but let's keep on what happened to me. So I actually leveled up, it was 160, Intro was 180 plus already, I was still 160, and then I joined Havok. Bluestar helped me out with 100 combos, said, hey, hit 180, try apply for Avalon, as this clan needs some high requirement. I was like, oh fuck yes, I'm gonna join Avalon, oh my god. And because that clan was like my favorite clan, I was like, oh my god, I gotta get in that shit. Man, I was so hyped, so dope. And yeah, actually, I tried that, I hit 180. I was kicked out from Havok because someone said I sent screenshots to Avalon, which is kind of bullshit because Havok screenshots, not screenshots, Havok's chats were kind of bullshit. So I don't know why I would waste my space with that. So anyways, I actually was solo on my own a little bit, and I leveled 180 plus, then I was 190, and around that time I got my first Dragon Lord piece, which some friend helped me to get, and Sir Eric sold me the drops for that. It was fucking awesome, and because he was like the leftover from Tricatcher right there, he didn't fit in any other clan, and people always say he was a jerk, but it was kind of cool, so he sold me that stuff, and I got my full Dragon Lord with help from him and some other, which name I can't tell because that guy actually would be in danger. You should already know who it is if you were watching this right now. Well, thanks for that. So I had my first full Dragon Lord set. I was like, boom, bam, awesome, dope, boom, and he actually was like so fucking hyped about that. And I went into the new level area with the tower at that time, just came out. So I was like, oh my god, I'm on like 193. Now the tower is out. Actually, my licks are wasted, but hey, let's fucking go. And I was like so proud to have like the full 170 armor with was regular at that time, and I was like really so hyped to have it. And I was leveling, and then Halo killed my mobs, used growth charm so I couldn't tag them. It was kind of bullshit. I have a video about that uploaded on my channel, but yeah, that was kind of sad. There was a moment I really almost cried because it was like such a big Celtic Heroes fan. I was like, oh my god, why people always gotta be so mean? And yeah, so bullying kind of took over. Then I actually was like, alright, fuck this shit. Let's just play the OSTARA Beta. It was at that time, it was just released, and I was like, oh my god, this is so hyping, this is so awesome. And yeah, then I stayed on Morrigan, did a little break, and till OSTARA came out, I played a little bit, and people actually never stopped being bullies or assholes towards me. So I was still like the kind of little victim, the guy who got a self Dragon Lord on his own without having Clanamine, and yeah, still the biggest victim around. So I started killing people in the arena because I love reactions, and that kind of made shit worse. But instead of being a crybaby, I always had like, how can I say it, like my inner attitude to just be a winner and get some cool stuff. And so I started working on the DL daggers. I had my idols, I had one crown, and That was kind of awesome because I wasn't in Avok or Havelon that time. What? Avalon or Havok at that time. And so it was fucking awesome. I was like, oh my god, I got a fucking purple crone. I mean, wow, if I tell anyone this, people will actually pick on me or hate me. I was like so fucking nervous because I had one crone, which no one ever like get like that fast. And the way I got this was actually I hopped into a small group of people who actually killed Snorri. And these people were not in Havok, not in Avalon. It was like the leftovers things. It was the part of that clan which we made later was called Sacred, but yeah, let's wait with this information a little bit. So I started working on stuff, and then we created a new clan called Sacred, and we killed EDLs. I got my gloves, almost the boots, weren't enough for the legs, but our chief kind of quit. It was kind of awesome. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get full exalt without being any of these shitty top clans, and you know what I mean. So I was also hyped about that, but then our chief quit, and we lost like the whole bank because no one really knew where the bank went, and so it was kind of bullshit. But I'm not gonna let me get down by that stuff. The Beltane beta, sorry, a little bit tight here, but yeah, it was the Beltane beta, and it was fucking awesome. We had so much fun there, and I thought, oh my god, I'm never gonna get any of those new sets on the live version, except if my clan's going to come back and we actually can lock that. We had good chance. We were like good team, good play team, but the chief quit, so it was kind of bullshit. Anyways, so yeah, in this video I made a new guy called Dilver, and that guy and I, we just started to be friends. It was so fucking awesome. He said, come visit me on the corner once, and I was like, oh my god, direct after the beta, I just gonna visit him and ask him how things, and so because I was like a real nice kid at that time. And yeah, then he invited me to Anarchy, like really random, and it was like one day on the opponent, directly in top clan, and it was like fucking awesome. And so things started to go, and I actually hit level 185, got full BL, and all under 1 week. It was fucking awesome. Made new friends like Strike and Storm, and so these guys were like fucking awesome around me, Eric, and all these guys who supported me. So then I actually did some arena stuff, and so when I got in a little bit in trouble, and after that people actually still wanted me back in clan. I got back invited by Dilver. He was like, dude, it was just like something, I didn't mean to really kick you, just like a warning, you shouldn't do like that arena stuff, it's kind of uncool here, but yeah, I didn't really care about that because I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna go to the arena again, and this clan's so dope. But yeah, I was called into the arena, and I was like, oh my god, I'm not gonna do that. But a clan called for help, and you know, if some clan calls for help, especially in the arena, I gotta be there. So I actually broke my own word. I got back into the arena and I actually killed those guys, and was like, fuck off on my clanies. And yeah, around that time I actually started ignore people in the arena. So I never replied, I never shouted anything. It was like it was kind of being too cool for that, and that actually got people pissed off. I started to make stretch of Goonies and so on. It was like some shit, but anyways. So we always were a good clan, a good community, well played team, and it was kind of awesome, even though it wasn't, even though I was like the fifth, I don't know, forget that word. The wheel on the car could say like this. It's some shitty thing here, but yeah, so I actually made it, and then I got my full EDL, and things just started to go down the river. Eric was banned for stuff because he obtained items which were plat glitched by some dudes, and I was like, oh my god, this just started to suck. So I got him back, and then yeah, he was banned again for the same shit. But yeah, and Eric actually stayed banned for like a while. I think I don't know, really, I don't know. Well, so we actually started to have a lot of more fun in PvP and so, and then actually things went down the river as I quit for 2 months. New people came into the game, into our clan especially, and yeah, it just started to be like not the same clan I was in. People actually were getting busy, new ones came, and those new ones were actually kicked before or left before. It was kind of jerks. And yeah, those people, especially those people, actually killed the experience of the whole game for me. They were like really big heads, and they didn't make a lot of fun, and yeah. So I actually left Anarchy with a friend called Master Thread at the time. We wanted to make our own clan called Dominance. Yeah, we just wanted to let it rise slowly, or just want to have some fun, because we both were like quite inactive at that time. We didn't have like much time at all, really. And both were busy with stuff. He was school, and there was like some stuff we never thought about. That also fell as I quit again, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna take a long break this time. And yeah, I did. So the same thing is right now I'm also doing a break till summer. But yeah, around that time I actually was like, let's get back into the game. And I hopped back into the game and start playing a little. What the fuck? You fucking kidding me, dude? That is... this is bullshit. One time for just 250k. Why the fuck? What the fuck do I do? Yeah, dude. No, you have a problem, bro. Anyways, so yeah, with Insanity, that guy. I always said that guy was a badass motherfucker. But anyway, so let's alright, give me a second. Alright, now everybody knows his kick. Well, that's cool, guys. Adam's spamming some shit. Anyways, yeah, so let's continue my story. So things didn't go well, and I joined Carnage. We had a lot of fun. We did like good shit. I got my DL daggers and so on. The hate began to grow. I actually didn't give a fuck. I made new friends in Goonies, some in Anarchy. Lost some, like Kaiser Riggs. That guy turned out to be totally fake. Even with this fucking fake alt, this Royal King, just so he could double roll and make much more money. Well, that's actually something, yeah, if some goon did that, Anarchy would go rage, but yeah, he's an Anarchy member, so I guess that's fine. The finesse god, well, that guy really is a jam. I'm gonna blend you a real picture of that guy in, like, in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, boom! And yeah, that's him, that's the finesse god. Well, Carthage kept on raising and raising and raising. Meanwhile, that guy I told you of before, that introvert guy, made a new character called Couch Potato, and I was on Belennis, and now he's like Belennis' best rogue. I mean, that's a fucking awesome thing. Yeah, so it's just about Karma. He was a nice guy, and the game rewarded him, Karma rewarded him. It was kind of cool. Happened to me too, but yeah, in the end, I'm just like that arena killer right now. So actually, no one would care if I quit. Some do, but I don't know. So yeah, I'm just gonna take a long break till summer, then I'm gonna check what changed in the game. So I actually hear this event, some pets are going to be in, like real pets. Well, I don't know, we will see that, guys, and yeah, this is the last video upcoming till summer, so call it quit, call it break, but yeah, I actually plan on doing a real life video, so this is the last Celtic Heroes bit. Yeah, but me in the gym, so it would be kind of cool, so see you guys in the next video, which won't be Celtic Heroes. Man, fucking awesome. Just in case I'm going to get into the beta, actually there's some stuff coming up. So see you guys in the next video. Boom.